I love the people of Texas. They're not afraid to have a good time, like the Scots. So we always got along. And that's why I'm so excited that this is my personal first WrestleMania in Texas.
Well, good morning to you. It's great to see you, and welcome to the show. I want to start off by saying, on what level excitement are you about the upcoming WrestleMania?
I am buzzing beyond belief. I cannot believe it's just over 2 weeks away till WrestleMania, our biggest show of the year in WWE. But not just any WrestleMania, considering the times we've been living in for the past couple of years. 2 WrestleManias ago, we had WrestleMania in front of 0 fans. Last year, we had a limited capacity at Raymond James Stadium. This year, we're back to normal. It's going to be bigger than ever. Everything's bigger in Texas. I can't think of anywhere better than AT&T Stadium.
It's going to be exciting. What do you think the longevity is of, how you mentioned the popularity, the fact that we are returning to a closer to normal setting. It's going to be packed. But the longevity, I mean, if you go back to WrestleManias, even like when I was a kid, I was always excited and looking forward to it. How do you explain the longevity and the popularity of these events?
It's hard to explain, I guess, except that everybody loves wrestling, from the youngest kid to the oldest adult. It talks to everybody. It doesn't matter what background you're from, what country you're from, what language you speak. WWE transcends all across the world, and it always has. I'm from Scotland. It was so big where I'm from. I travel the world now. It's so gigantic all across the globe. And as I say, with our product being a PG product for everybody, and some people say, well, it's just for guys. No, 40% of our audience is females. It's got something for everybody. Sometimes it's hard to sell people on it, but I always tell everybody, if you just check out our show one time, you'll find there's something for you. Or even better, if you live in the Texas area and there's a big event like, say, WrestleMania coming up, you go there live, especially to WrestleMania, you'll be sold for life and you'll understand why everybody loves WWE.
Okay, I know we can't give out any spoilers or specifics about maybe some things that are coming up, maybe guest appearances or things like that. But what are some things that you can share with us today that maybe we don't know about what's coming up in Dallas in a couple of weeks?
I think I'm honestly going to be surprised along with everybody else. It's not like I have a lot of inside secrets, but I can tell you as somebody who's worked with WWE for a very long time, and the company, Vince McMahon, everybody always goes above and beyond to make sure WrestleMania is such a spectacle that you're talking about it for a very long time. And I love, even though I'm participating as a performer on the show, watching as a fan, because there's going to be so much going on, so many surprises, perhaps returns. The fireworks displays are always incredible. We do have a couple of celebrity matches going on. We have Logan Paul, perhaps the most hated man of all time right now, participating in a tag team match with WWE superstar The Miz, and Johnny Knoxville of Jackass fame, the #1 movie in America right now, will be participating in a singles wrestling match with Sami Zayn. And I've got a chance to spend some time with Knoxville, and I've realized that what you see on screen, he's not playing a character in Jackass. That is him all the time. I've seen him do some wild stuff backstage, and I had to ask him, or tell him, there's no camera on right now, buddy. Do you realize that? That's just him. I can't even imagine what he's going to do to himself at WrestleMania. So it's going to be fun watching our WWE performers, but also a couple of celebrity performers.
What do you feel adrenaline-wise before you go out and you hear the cheering of the crowd? What's going through your body at that point?
Pure adrenaline. I feel bad for my opponents most of the time. Being Scottish, I used to have some different music. Some of it was kind of rock based. Now we have the Scottish war drums playing before I go out. So I hear the bagpipes playing. I hear the war drums going. It gets my adrenaline really going. I'm wearing the kilt when I go to the ring. I carry a 5-foot sword to the ring. Got my little sword in the corner over there, but the big one stays on the road. So I'm literally ready for battle when I walk out there, and to hear the roar of the fans is just unbelievable, especially, as a good guy. It's not easy to keep the fans on your side for a long period of time these days, but the fans have been behind me for a few years now, and I missed them so much when we didn't have them. And when we had them virtually, it wasn't the same as having them live. And I can't imagine what it'll be like in AT&T with potentially 100,000 plus people there.
Who were some of the wrestlers, that you looked up to that inspired you?
I was a big Bret the Hitman Hart fan. The Pink and Black Attack. A lot of my friends loved the Hulk Hogan's Ultimate Warriors and larger than life physical specimens. I was always drawn to Brett. I don't know if it was he looked like a rock star or something. And when I was a kid, as I got older, I kind of understood, was able to articulate a little better that his in-ring performances were so compelling, so interesting, even in my childlike mind. It was like sitting down to watch my cartoons or my TV shows. When a Brett match was on, he told such a compelling story, a little beginning, middle, and end, that it drew me in as a kid. And as I got older, I began to appreciate his in-ring ability.
All right, I get a bonus question, and then I promise we'll close with this one. Have you ever been to Texas before? And if not, what are you most excited about and looking forward to?
I've been to Texas more times than I can possibly count. I signed to WWE when I was 21 years old. I'm 36 now, even though everyone thinks I'm in my mid 40s. I've been around for so long. I'm still 36, but I've been to Texas so much. I've got friends who have lived in Texas and visited in my spare time. I love the people of Texas. They're not afraid to have a good time, like the Scots. So we always got along. And that's why I'm so excited that this is my personal first WrestleMania in Texas. I can even imagine how loud and rowdy everyone's going to be, along with all the fans coming from all across the world. Like WrestleMania week is going to be the place to be. AT&T Stadium is going to be the place to be for 2 nights.
Absolutely. Well, I was going to say, make sure that you get some Tex-Mex and barbecue, because we are known for the food that's here. Okay, I see you agreeing with me on that one.
Oh, I love it. I love the food, Texas. I love everything about Texas. And like I say, the people are just awesome. Big personalities, which is perfect for the big weekend of WrestleMania.
All right, my friend, we'll be cheering for you. Thank you so much for your time, and we can't wait to see you. You've got us excited.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me. Enjoy WrestleMania.
Right,